Next is Kevin Lynn.
City Council members.
Good evening.
Madam Mayor, thank you very much. My name is Kevin Lynn. I live just a few blocks down the way, and I have a lot to impart, so I'll just read right off the script. I'm here this evening to state why I'm opposed to giving $250,000 of America Rescue Plan dollars to Church World Services. In 2022, CWS took in $150,186,000, of which 76.3%, or $114,591,000, came directly from the federal government, us taxpayers. I look outside my windows each day and see homeless sleeping outside the county building and panhandling on our sidewalks. Surely we have a better plan that doesn't facilitate importing more poverty into our city and county. And while I'm talking about poverty, nationally, the poverty rate is 12.8%. The county, it's 8.8. Here in the city, it is 19.9. A couple years ago, there was a fluff piece in the Lancaster paper in which the director of CWS stated, "Diversity is astounding, with public schools here reporting over 70 languages spoken by students, giving Lancaster County a worldly identity, belaying its Pennsylvania Dutch image." However, let's look at the stats. 47% of our schools are below average. 53% are rated average. None of them rated above average. Diversity is not helping us. Now let's talk the fiscal impact of refugees. 1 out of 3 refugees, ages 25 to 64, prime working age, have no education beyond the 6th grade. 18% have four-year degrees compared to 34% for natives nationwide and 30% here in the county. Refugees who enter as adults have larger negative impacts fiscally than youth. According to the Center for Immigration Studies, the best estimate of the average refugee's lifetime fiscal cost expressed at net present value is $60,000, and for those entering as adults, upwards of $130,000. Granted, the United States should be willing to, the question really is, there's a cost to these humanitarian goals, and we here at the municipal level feel it every day in very real ways. According to the New York Times, 40% of children in immigrant households live below poverty. Also, and lastly, these are not refugees that we're seeing showing up. The Biden administration has created
30 seconds, Mr. Lynn.
Excuse me?
30 seconds.
Thank you. A new private sponsorship program called Welcome Corps, in which federal funds pass to private sponsor organizations and onto private sponsor groups. Welcome Corps allows individuals to select their own refugees, allowing advocates to decide who is allowed into the country and the opportunity to become an American citizen. Even non-citizens and green card holders.
10 seconds.
Now. And lastly, according to the United Nations Refugee Agency, of the 21 million refugees under its mandate in 2023, 2 million are in need of resettlement. Will those picked for resettlement by private sponsors be drawn from this pool, selected by the High Commission on Refugees, or will they instead be chosen by family and friends? Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, sir.